name is Dana. I'm a registered dietitian with SOS Mentor, and welcome to Imagine Health. You may already know that an unhealthy diet and lack of exercise are linked to the development of diseases such as diabetes and heart disease. Well, Imagine Health aims to improve the health of students by teaching and encouraging healthy eating and exercise behaviors. Imagine Health is a 12-week program where students meet for an hour, 2 days a week. The first week is orientation. Then there are 10 weeks of nutrition education workshops and physical activity workshops, and then the last week is culmination. So each Imagine Health school site will have a school teacher, a nutritionist, an intern, and adult mentors. So I'm going to go through the roles of each of those people, and I'll start with the school teacher. So the role of the school teacher is to help recruit students and keep them motivated to participate and attend all of the workshops. They're also in charge of leading all of the nutrition workshops, as well as the orientation and culmination. And they're asked to attend all the physical activity workshops and to take attendance at all workshops. The role of the nutritionist is to attend orientation, all 10 nutrition workshops, and culmination, to teach the nutrition lessons by following a detailed script that I'll show you, and to help the teacher facilitate the nutrition workshops. Then the role of the intern is to attend orientation, all 10 weeks of nutrition and physical activity workshops, as well as culmination. At each of these, they're going to be taking pictures and videos. You're also going to input the attendance, pre and post workshop, or pre and post test data and homework data into Google Docs. Lastly, the intern will be creating weekly videos and send a weekly email update to mentors. We also have a script for that. So this series of videos is really going to help guide you through the nutrition education portion of Imagine Health and will hopefully answer most of your questions that you have. You will receive 2 boxes that contain all the materials you're going to need. I'll go through these boxes briefly. The top of the boxes, like this is box 1 I'm starting with, there's a whole checklist of everything that should be included in that box. So briefly go through box 1. You have a canvas bag full of raffle prizes. Every week you're going to do raffles for the students, so here's where they pick their prizes from. Here's the raffle tickets, and then we have the raffle bag, so you can put, your portion, your side in there. You have a box of pencils. There's also a couple Sharpies in here. The Sharpies are for the students to write their names on their folders because they're going to be turning them in every week. You're also going to do a raffle for the adult mentors at the end of orientation and workshops 1 through 5. So here's a bag with their prizes. And everything else in box 1 are materials that you'll need for the activities. So for example, at workshop 1, you need cups and dry beans. Workshop 2, you need balls, and so on. So all the workshops have certain materials. It's all going to be on a checklist that I'll show you, so that you know what you'll need for each one. Plus, as you watch these videos, I'm going to actually go through some of the activities so that you can see how they're used. So that's box 1. Then box 2. Again, the top has a list of what's included in the box. I'll just briefly go through it. So you have an empty canvas bag. This is for if there's any materials that you want to take from the high school to the elementary school during the second half, you can put them in here. It's just for you to use however you would like to during the program. This is very important. You have a file folder in here, and it's separated by workshop. In each section, you're going to find a checklist of everything you need for that particular workshop. You're going to find sign-in sheets. And then lastly, you're going to find a script. So this script is really important. This is what the teacher and the nutritionist are going to use to go through the entire workshop. We really break it down, make it very easy to follow. So how it works is anytime you see purple text, that's something that the teacher's doing. Anytime you see purple text that is highlighted, that's what the teacher is saying to the students. Green text, those are things the nutritionist is doing, and then the green highlighted text is what the nutritionist is saying. So made it very simple. Hopefully that's going to be helpful for you guys. Then you're going to find about 30 purple folders in here. These are to be handed out to the high school students and to the adult mentors. Inside these folders, you're going to find the lifestyle curriculum. So this is the nutrition information for the entire program. We have a student workbook. Inside the student workbook is all the handouts that they'll fill out. And then the last thing in here is their food and activity journal. So students are going to be keeping the journals every single week. The first page has a sample journal. Just know that they're going to put what foods they ate and put them into the food group. And then there's some numbers 1 through 10 at the bottom of each plate. This is where they circle their hunger and fullness. We actually forgot to circle them on the sample before we printed. We didn't realize until after they were printed, so sorry about that. But just make sure that they are circling their hunger and fullness before and after. And you'll learn more about that as we go. So we have the purple folders. You also are going to have just the student workbooks. These are for the elementary school students. They'll get those at week 6, and they'll hand them in each week so that they don't lose them. Then you have little packets for most of the workshops. Not all of them need a packet, but a lot of them do. So like for instance, orientation, you find the pre-tests. For workshop 3, you find an envelope with some questions and also some food labels for one of the activities, and so on. So you'll go through here, and this is where you'll find all of that information. So that's what's in your boxes. You're also going to receive a green folder. So this is for the teacher and the nutritionist, possibly the intern. Again, you have that same lifestyle curriculum. You have the same student workbook. The difference is you have the teacher's manual. So inside this manual, you have some of the information that you're going to go over with the students at orientation. You also have a sample of the food and activity journal. And then you have all of the worksheets that they're going to do with the answers. So these are all the answer keys. So that's the difference of your green folder. While the Imagine Health Nutrition curriculum focuses on healthy eating, it is really important to have an understanding of the principles of intuitive eating when you're teaching the nutrition information. So intuitive eating is an approach that teaches us how to create a healthy relationship with our food, mind, and bodies. Students are going to learn to respect their body's hunger and fullness cues in order to determine when and how much to eat, instead of depending on external factors such as availability, maybe emotions, if they're bored, peer influence, things like that. So intuitive eating, it also takes the good and bad labels off of food so that students don't get in the habit of measuring their own self-worth by the foods that they eat. While it is important that students make most of their meals and snacks healthy and balanced, we also want them to know that it's okay to eat less healthy foods, or what we call play foods, once in a while, just because they taste good or because they're fun. Maybe if you're at a party and there's cake, have the cake, it's fine. So we're really trying to take the good and bad food labels off. So intuitive eating is not about dieting, it's not about weight loss. Instead, it really emphasizes honoring our bodies and our health. The principles of intuitive eating are intertwined throughout the Imagine Health Nutrition curriculum, so we want to make sure that you have a good understanding of this approach. If you'd like more information, you can read the Intuitive Eating book by Evelyn Tribole and Elise Resch, or you can go to intuitiveeating.com. It's really great information. Before each nutrition workshop, please make sure to watch the short video that goes along with that workshop. You're going to get a disc with all the videos in it, but you're also going to get weekly emails before each workshop that has attached the same videos. So you can just click on it and watch it weekly. It is helpful to have your materials in front of you when you do watch the video so that you're able to follow along. So you're going to read through, in addition to watching the video, you're going to read through the lifestyle curriculum that pertains to that week. You're also going to go over the activities for that week. know what the students are expected to do, and you're going to gather all the materials that you need right before the workshop. Feel free to contact the SOS Mentor office if you have any questions before you start the program or anytime during the program. Thank you so much for participating in the Imagine Health program. We hope that you enjoy it and that these students enjoy learning how to live a healthier life. Thanks.